Okay, so today we're going to replace a battery on a Roomba 500 series. The 600 series is exactly the same. Not entirely sure which model this one is, but it's generally the same as this one. This is a 531, it says it right there. Here, there's no model here, but I'm sure if you decoded that, you could get which model number it is. Generally the same. This one I think is slightly newer. But I don't have a spare battery at the moment, so I'm going to steal it out of this one. This one I just got, and I want to test to make sure everything works. I could use a brush. For now, we're probably just going to take the brush off and throw that out. And I have another brush out there from this one. This is a 620. If you look at them, they're generally the same thing. Looks like all the parts are interchangeable, and we'll go into that more in another video. Ignore the hair. These Roombas get a lot of work. But yeah, if I were to guess, this one is closer to the age of this one because you see how the body is the same. And this is it. This says 630. I was actually sold this one as a 620, but this says 630 on it. I'm assuming they're pretty much the same. So in the next video, we will probably go through the differences between all these. I want to show some of the older models. So let's get started. So we're going to take the battery out of this one, and we're going to put it in this one to make sure this one functions properly. But for all intents and purposes, this video is how to replace the battery on one of these. So you just need a Phillips head. And number 2 Phillips head. First thing you should do is take off the brush. It's just, these are all Phillips. This is free, that thing, so we'll leave it on. Every once in a while, I'm also going to do a video on how to clean these things. Every once in a while these things need to be cleaned. There's 4 screws after that, so you do the brush, 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't actually come out, they're attached to the cover, so just unscrew. We'll be doing the same thing on the other one. When you buy it, I'll include a link below when you buy the batteries. Obviously, you only have to do this one time. We'll take the battery out and replace it. So, you can see this one hasn't been used that much since this battery was replaced. It's already got crap in it. So, occasionally you want to clean these things. So, this battery, the one I'm going to include below is going to be a different one. I've ordered 2 of these Power Extra RB1 510s. One of them didn't last a month and a half, and it's garbage. This one was the first one I ordered. I probably had this for almost a year, probably 8 months, something like that, and it still works perfectly fine. So it's hit and miss with these batteries. I would buy one that has a warranty of some sort, like a minimum, a 30-day. Use it a lot when you first get it, and if you start having issues, send it back. This one, like I said, this brush is bad. We're going to take this out. If you look, this one's really grungy too. The screw and everything. So this one may need a new motor here. I have a couple parts machined, so not a big deal. Look, it's got the original battery. The original ones all have branding on them, like this. So my guess is there's nothing really wrong with this one other than it needs to be cleaned up. I never actually buy my Roombas brand new. The most I've ever spent on one was $200. This one cost me about $12.50. This one cost me about $30. This one cost me $99, but this one's a newer model. I wanted to check it out, and I wanted to see how similar it was to these ones. So we'll get into that in the next video, like I said. This one is actually extremely clean on the inside. Here it turned on already. Sometimes if you don't have the covers tightened all the way down, when you put them down, they'll reset. So just be aware of that. So this one, I'm just putting the battery in to make sure everything works. This one I know 100% works. That's it. You just put the battery, you take the old one out, pop the new one in, you screw back on these things. And that's that. Put your brush back on. Like I said, I'm going to replace the brush. Yeah, we'll steal the brush off of this one for now. So that way at least it has one. They have all different brushes. They're like these ones that had, this is broken off, but it has twice the amount of brushes. Doesn't really matter which one you use. So put this guy on here. Like I said, this one needs a good cleaning, but we'll worry about that after. This one, you don't actually have to take the, as you saw in this one, you don't have to take this off when you're doing it. Actually, I forgot this one. I have to put this back on. This normally doesn't pop off. I took it off because it's cleaning this. And then the filter goes in here. So this one, minus all the gross stuff, should be a functional Roomba. So let's see what it does. So what that noise is the brushes need to be cleaned. They're stuck. If you notice, there's all different color ones. I'm going to go into that in the next video. So yeah, to change the battery, take out the 4 screws. Take out this guy, pull them off, take the old battery out, put the new one in, make sure you recycle your old battery. Yeah, that's about it. So I will see you in the next one.